Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Crafters Vanilla server, and I am kind of probably only about half an hour after the last episode that I recorded. I found a swamp, so I basically took the shoreline around here. If I just follow this around, it kind of curves around back to where my little mini horse pen was. And I found a swamp, and I got some slime balls, which is good because now we can make some leads in case we want to go that route. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do here. I really just want to get to a place where I can settle down. I haven't really done that yet. That looks like mountains, but it's not. That's the only mountain around. So I'm actually going to cut back towards where I was through the interior here instead of going by sea, and just see if we notice anything fun over here. Also maybe some horses or whatnot. I don't really need another horse right now because I'm having issues with horses. Can't really ride them yet, but well, I can ride them, but it lags a little bit. So, ooh, interesting. So anyway, there's a lot of clay around, which I'm going to want to get a hold of ASAP, but gotta find a place to establish myself first. So I'm going to just head back this way. So yeah, I'm thinking about the first build, kind of what I'm going to do as far as, I always say this and I never execute it well, and I want to try to do it this time. I want to try to execute the concept of starting with what would you do if you were if you were exactly what you are, which is a Minecraft or a person stuck in a new world. That's what you are in Minecraft, right? Just plop down, got to make your way. So I think what I would like to do is for me, it would be, gathering some materials, starting a mine. I think that's the same village. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Starting a mine, gathering some materials, getting yourself together, and then, and then expanding, maybe putting down a house, getting a farm and stuff, kind of as necessary. You would maybe get some cattle, or you'd get some, just depending on what your style was. And then your village or your little life would kind of grow out of that. And I feel like that's what we want to do here. This is a very small village. That's okay, though. At least it's here. I feel like that's what we want to do. We want to kind of get settled, start a mine. I want the architecture and the world to kind of grow instead of just having a plan like I'm going to put something there and there and there. As we're going and building, we'll think about where we want to put stuff, but I don't want it to just be completely pre-planned. I want it to be kind of organic, and I always try that. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're gonna give it another shot. So I'm just kind of looking around. I feel like I'm just doing circles, constant circles here, and that's because I am. This is all very familiar. I'm just looking for that spot where I would like to, settle down, and maybe I'm already going against my. If you were dying, you would just kind of pick the first spot that looked good. Here's another swamp, or maybe it's the same swamp, and I am literally going in circles. I guess we'll find out soon enough. This one looks a little different to me. So I did kind of want to find out where that jungle was in those mountains, because I wanted to be at least oriented so that I could find them again. It doesn't necessarily have to be where I go, but it would be nice to be able to find them. So anyway, I'm going to run around here a little bit, and once I find my home, is that the same village? It is. Yes, it is. Once I find my home, I'll be back. I guess I'm back. Here's another village. At least I hope so, or I'm going to feel like an idiot. I think this is a different one. It seems different to me. Maybe not. Is this seriously the same one? It is. Or at least... it can't possibly be. We'll forget that ever happened. I may edit it out, I may not. For the record, I'm pretty sure that was a different village, because I did find the second one as well. So I'm slowly making my way back. I remember this desert, or at least being excited that there was a desert. So we found that, and I feel like, yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere around here is the way back, possibly this way, and then back around, but it's hard to say. Anyway, I'm still running around, probably going to get killed in the night. Hopefully not. I'll be back. Alright guys, I found So I basically just kind of wandered around. I found my way back to where we had kind of started this. And then this is that jungle we saw, and these are those mountains. And I feel like this is about what I would do if I was wandering around here and I had to put down some roots. I think I would probably do something over here. I would want to be a little ways away from the jungle, but I would want to be within sight of it. The jungle would provide a lot of wood and potentially other interesting things that I could only get there. And this is just cool. So we talked about doing castles up there, and we've got the snow. I mean, this is like everything coming together, and the desert is pretty close, if I remember correctly. I think it's like over there. So I think I'm going to go back up here and I think I went that way last time. I'm going to try just taking a peek this way and seeing if this isn't perfect, because again, you think of a mine being under a mountain. I would think that we would want to mine under that mountain. If there's nothing, I mean, especially in Minecraft, there's no reason to mine under a mountain any more than just mining straight down from here or a desert or whatever. But it's a cool concept, I think. So anyway, this is kind of interesting. It's really amazing. The zombies will just track you from forever, and then they'll find a way to get to you. It's a really interesting. The new mob system makes everything a lot more interesting, especially until you get settled down. But like being out at night is not all that pleasant, which is the way it should be. So I'm just looking for the spot where we can stay kind of maybe within. Let's go that way and take a look. Maybe stay within view of the jungle. Maybe not, but at least have the mountains around us. It might very well be that just kind of down in here, I mean, we got a lot of water. We can do some farming down here. We got some protection from the cold and lots of animals from the wind and the rain. Ouch. What's up here? Yeah, the jungle's just over there. I guess we don't have to really be in sight of the jungle. We really just want to have the jungle close by. In fact, being just out of sight of the jungle would probably be more comforting. Jungles are scary. I think if I was settling down in Minecraft, if I was stuck in there in real life, I don't think I would settle near a jungle. Yeah, this looks good. This looks real good. Something right in here is going to be perfect. And I'm pretty sure that our horse stuff is right over there. So we're kind of close. I think we're really close in general to our home. I just got to see something. I totally am going against everything I just said as far as I'm not going to like super plan everything. That's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, this is definitely where we found the horses. So I think we're going to go right over here. I think we're going to settle right in this valley. Somewhere. Maybe this will be a road from that side. We'll have one over here leading off into the jungle. Some nice caves to start in. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to start up high or down low. I think it makes more sense to have kind of your initial spot. Maybe that's more how the castle evolves. As the castle gets placed, it's where you place your initial kind of stronghold just so that you can protect yourself, and then you start to feel a little more comfortable, and you start to expand down into the valleys, and you have your city or your little town expands down there and kind of grows out of that, but you always have your stronghold, which becomes your castle maybe. So either up there or right here would be a good stronghold spot. So and we can see the jungle. That's good. Okay. I'm going to do it here, and I will start laying out I'll gather some resources, lay out some plans, and hopefully we can get like a horse pen created pretty quickly so we can go get our horse. I feel bad about finding a horse and then not using it, but I will be back momentarily. All right, I've been working a little bit and I did a couple of things. One, I just planted some reeds. I got all my reeds down so we can start getting those going. We're going to need them. I'm going to have to start getting the cattle farm going pretty quick. One of the first things that I need to do, because I mine so much and I do so much resource gathering early, is I'm going to need to get an enchanting table, and I'm going to need to get a lot of books for that. So a couple of things. So I decided that this is the perfect spot. This allows me a good view of pretty much everything, and it allows me some expansion. Let me explain what this is going to look like. So I've been going around and kind of just blocking off all of the areas to make sure that everything is a 2-block high at least, so you can see that it kind of goes at least down to there. And I did the same thing over here, although I didn't right here. This is kind of where I stopped. So that's just going to be, this is kind of the natural, I'm using the land a little bit, and this is going to be kind of a natural defense. So it will be 2 blocks. So nothing can get up over here, nothing over there. There can be some things there, and then obviously here. This is going to be how you get in and out. This is kind of a natural, this is here already. I'll probably round it off a little bit, put a couple of, this is my creeper, or my Enderman killer, something like that. So anyway, and then we'll make a nice road that kind of comes up into here, and this will be a gate area. And we'll have firing positions so that this can be well defended. And then the idea is going to be the main keep will be right here. And what I thought would be cool about that is that we could have the main keep area here, and then eventually we can expand up and have the castle up there. So it'll be the castle and the main keep, and then the castle could expand across all these different little gaps. That's the plan. And again, the view from here is awesome because I can see pretty much everything. What I really like about this is it allows us to build kind of all over this valley, but be able to centrally see everything. So we can come back to the keep and the castle, and hopefully we'll be able to just see everything we've built. So it's not like you have to like go travel around to do a tour. I could stand up here and give you a tour of a lot of the stuff, and that's the idea I would like to go with. So I'm going to do that. I've been just kind of collecting my crap, and I'll keep doing that. I'm going to have to go back and get stuff that I've left. I don't have to, but when I go get my horse, I'll probably do that. So I'd like to have, what I'm thinking is that there will be a wall, okay? There'll be a main courtyard area where you enter right here. And like I said, this will probably be kind of, a little bit more smoothed off. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like. But anyway, there'll be something like a courtyard area in here. Walls on the outside over here. So maybe like 4 wide, 2 wide area, maybe 5 wide, I don't know. But anyway, walls. And down here, it will just kind of be one wall. This will just be like a lookout area. So the wall will be, however tall it is, and it'll go, this will be, imagine that you're standing like up here on top of the wall, right? And then down in there is the courtyard. And I think what I'm going to do is have like a stable up here on this area here. So I'm going to clear this all out. And I got some water up here too, so I'll probably make use of that. So this will be like a stable and, I don't know, something like that. Stable up here. Maybe even some short-term sustainability, like have some wheat up here and some carrots and whatnot, but the proper farm will be down there. I mean, the farm will be for show, right? I'm not going to go harvest the farm, but, and then let's see, does this go through? It doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, this is kind of cool over here. So I'll figure out what this looks like over here. It'll be a protected area, but not within the walls. It'll probably be outside of the walls, like the stable and stuff. Although maybe the stable will be a part of like the main wall over here. So we'll have to do some work on that. And that's that. So what I'm going to do is go start some collecting and whatnot. I don't think I have any. I don't have any. I don't even have an axe. I'm going to go get, well, let's just do this. I'm going to need some wood. I'm going to start a tree farm up there so that I can make sure I have enough wood. And I did collect quite a bit of, like 3 stacks of clay. I'm going to start doing that because I'm going to use a lot of clay. Not really sure yet what colors and kinds of clay I'm going to get into. But anyway, from over here, we're pretty close to the jungle, so I can go get some jungle wood for other stuff, for the fences and crap like that I don't care about the look of. And we might even build a little bit out of jungle wood so that we have, you know, it's one of those things that I like. If you had a lot of jungle wood around, you would be building at least something out of jungle wood. So we will look into that. And that's it. So I will be back once we get rolling on this a little bit. And we've got our first spider jockey, which I'm guessing is probably deadly, the way they travel quickly and they fire rapidly. So that's not fun. Hey guys, I'm back for just a minute. I'm doing a little mining here, and I came down this entire mine shaft from way above sea level down to 10, and I didn't hit a single cave, and I still haven't hit a cave, but I did find some diamonds. So I just thought that was interesting. That seems strange to me to not get a cave all the way down. But anyway, so now I've got some diamonds. We can do a crafting table, a enchanting table, because we've got the we have got the word that I can't think of, obsidian, already, so I don't have to make a pick, although the enchanting table is not that much good to me without a pick. So whether I do that or not, we'll see, but I'm going to do some mining. So I've cleared out some stuff up there. I'll show you when I get back. I'm just going to do a little branch mining down here and get some picks ready so I can get some resources. I am smelting some cobble. We'll start our first buildings and stuff up there, and we'll think about what we're going to do, and then that's it. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I've been doing some work. I got myself a pen for the cows, did a little work on this. In fact, I was going to go cover up the top a little bit. So right now, let's just do this. Right now I got the beginning of the keep here, and I was not really meaning to do as much work as I did here, so I apologize, but let's do something like this. Just to get, everything sneaks up on you. Zombies, they don't make the they make the moaning noise from a long ways off usually, and then they'll just like kind of sneak up on you. All of a sudden you get a zombie right on your butt before you know it. So creepers are definitely creeping, as is their wont. That's a little too encroaching, I think. Something more like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like. Anyway, so that's that. So I just did basic, kind of just putting up some supports in here. I'll probably cut this out, so this will go down like that, 2 wide. One for stairs and one for a railway. And I went and got some trees and of the various types so that I could start harvesting some of that. Harvested the reeds and finished that out, and then did some mining. Let's go look at what I got. I have definitely, so I showed you guys, yeah, I found some diamonds down there. Found enough to make an enchanting table. I've got enough books for about, I think, almost 10 bookshelves. So we're still short there. We will need to finish that out, but that's what that's about down there. So probably another couple of days worth of breeding those cows, and then I'll start killing them, and I should be able to get some books and get close, because I've got 37 levels right now. So anyway, let's talk about this keep. It's kind of hard to see with all of these trees. Let's get a couple of these. So the idea is again, that this is going to be kind of the, you know, the two things I think that are important for this. One, it would definitely store the food and the materials for like winter or just, you know, just to keep it safe. So you wouldn't want your like main store of materials to be just in people's houses. So that's what this is going to do. It's going to keep that. Let's look at it from over here a little bit. Yeah. So I like the look of the cobblestone for, you know, kind of the bottom part. The cobblestone really actually I think looks great at a distance. But anyway, so what I was going to test is the theory that I've tried this before. I kind of like, you know, just replacing various pieces with cobblestone as you go. So I need to get up a little higher to really see that effect. But even that, you can kind of see, you know, it's like they replaced the wall with cobblestone. You know, you would get cracked stone or something. I don't think you can make, I think in Feed the Beast, you can put stone bricks in a macerator and you can get like cracked stone bricks, which is nice. Maybe even some like just plain stone would be good. So let's take some of that. So we'll try to get basically everything we can here. And I've killed a few Endermen, not a single Ender Pearl, which is a little disappointing. I don't know if that makes, I don't know. They've done a lot of things to change. I think one thing that I've noticed for sure is that like if I just start breaking these, I will not get a sapling. I have not got a single sapling breaking them. I have to let them fall, naturally decay. So that's interesting. I kind of like that in some ways. It's not bad. I think I'm going to put, let's see, what would I do here? I might put like a kind of torch holder thing out. I don't know if I like those there at that height. That guy's coming for me. Anyway, so then we're going to put just oak planks down in here. That's definitely going to be my style in this place. I think it fits. And yeah, so anyway, this will be a keep. This will be where all of the wood gets stored, or I mean, all of the materials get stored. And so it's perfect because then I can have, you know, the mine shaft coming up. I'll probably have like an unloading area built in right here in the mine shaft, and then there'll be a passageway like right there or something over into the keep, and then down into the storage area. Yeah, so we'll kind of get that going, and then yeah, I'm liking it. I like the idea. So let's play a little bit. I think we have time. I think we're good on time. Let's play a little bit with this. So I think I'm just going to keep going. I did a 17 diameter, so this is the circle pattern for a 17 diameter. What I'm going to do is make the main kind of just first part of it the round part. So this main area here, and then I'm going to make the first expansion will be a square piece, and I'm not sure exactly where. That's why I'm not sure if I want to make this completely round or if I want it to like kind of, I don't know, because I just don't know how high I really need to make it right now anyway. So we're just going to play with it. But then there's going to be like a rectangular piece that will finish it off. Why is this guy not tracking? You're lazy. All of your friends have been tracking me. So yeah, it's hard to explain. It's usually kind of the opposite too. There's like a rectangular piece on the bottom, and then there'll be like the main keep will be circular. But I don't know. So let's just keep going with it from here. I'm just going to throw in some random pieces, and then we'll check it out after we get done here. I don't want too many. I think we already got one down there. The cobblestone might just not work at all. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. It could be a complete disaster. I think there's a real fine line, too, between doing too much and too little. Ouch. That's not bad. I definitely like the... I can tell already I like the smooth brick. But actually the other does pretty good as well. Kind of just breaks it up in different ways. And then obviously we're going to have some windows and stuff in it. So, yeah, I think that's going to be okay. What we really need is a good vantage point, which we don't have. I'm going to have to go down and breed some cows. I wish I had Optifine. I don't think there is an Optifine version yet for 1.6.2, for any 1.6 actually. I think they're waiting on Minecraft Coder Pack. Anyway, so that's looking good. I think this will do it. I think this will be a good start. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. Kind of looks, it's funny because with that there, it looks like a window. It looks like you're looking into a smooth stone interior. And then I should even maybe put some like gravel or something down in here. I was thinking about that in the base, because you kind of want to break up these huge blocks of, similar textures. I think that's why, if you look at the grass blocks especially, you don't get just a bunch of all grass or all dirt. And if you put in, like, what is it? Fancy grass or whatever from Optifine, you get the double, and I really am a big fan of that. Like right here, you would just see green all the way around. It would just be kind of rolling hills. There's some things where you want uniformity because this kind of breaks it up. I mean, everything looks like dirt, right? It doesn't look like any kind of green rolling hills. But then there's places like this where it's just too much of a pattern like that. Stone is fine because it's much smoother pattern and it looks, but anyway, you guys get the point. All right, I'm going to keep going with this a little bit and see. I'm not sure how high to go either because, again, I just don't know what this is going to be in relation to the rest of it. So I think what I'll do is build up just kind of the piece that I have right now, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. I'll probably do kind of this here and then a rectangular piece, maybe that even kind of comes out onto it. I haven't decided. We'll play with it, but I will be back. Hi guys, I'm back. I just finished getting my 15 bookshelves. Pete, we'll talk about that in a sec. Pete is very excited because it looks like the Minecraft guys are streaming and they're doing it in ultra hardcore mode, so they're all keeping a death count of how many times they've died, which is interesting. I am smelting up some new stone because I ran out. I just got done mining. I've got my 3 diamonds. I found just 2. I had 1. And this is all of the cobblestone I have. I've used most of that. I smelted a lot of it, used a lot of it. Got some iron now. I'm going to be using that to make iron bars because I'm going to finish this, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But I'm liking the way it's turning out. It's going to need a little bit of tweaking, but we'll go look at that. So in the meantime, I wanted to get the enchanting table and let's get our pick made. And get our first high-level enchantment. We're doing good. All right, there we go. Because I'm going to have a lot of mining to do. I got to get a lot of materials. But this will give us kind of our first building. So let me talk to you a little bit about this. So, it's kind of hard to see. I got to get rid of these trees, but I've just needed a lot of wood. Okay. So from here, wow, that's a lot of creepers. It's really dangerous around here. Anyway, I'm going to put these cobblestone fences all the way down, or walls all the way down. You can see there. In fact, the better view is over here. And I just like it because it gives a little bit of contrast in most circumstances. Here it's a little different since I have some cobblestone, in various places, but I still kind of like it. Man, I almost fell off that. So that's good. And this I like. I'm liking how that turned out. I was going to leave Alex was down here with me and we were messing with stuff, and I kind of liked just the pointy things up there. But I also kind of like it with that, and I'll show you when we get up there why I like that more. But I could go either way. I'm not 100% sure, so maybe you guys can leave me some feedback. I need windows in here. They're going to be small windows. In fact, we're not going to do it right now. Yeah, you come up here, and we'll take care of this. There we go. I guess you could say it on there. It is dangerous and scary. It's a dangerous and scary world. All right, so in here, this is going to be all wood. And this back wall will probably be cut out to, well, wherever. Like right here. So whatever that is, it's got a ways to go. So it'll go back a little ways. This room down here will just be like a, I don't know. I'll probably have, I don't know, maybe this will be storage. I don't know what this will be exactly. Up here is where I'm going to put I'm going to put a fireplace over here. I'll probably cut this out. I don't even think that needs to be there. Yeah. Put a fireplace here, and this will just be kind of a nice, cool, big area. There'll be kind of like maybe a throne or a big table. This will be kind of like where you do business. We'll work on, I'm thinking something like this. With iron bars in it for the windows, for the keep windows. We'll see what that looks like from outside. Probably do that on all sides. And then up here, man, this is going to be deadly. At least I thought it was. There was creepers all over back there. Anyway, this is going to be the kind of the upper area where you would do battle. And the reason I like this is because it keeps you from being able to go through there. Right? But you still get a really good view. So, and it keeps this low so you can see down. I really like that. Because otherwise you can walk up here and you can get yourself hurt. It gives you a better view. But I don't like the idea of falling off. So anyway, but let's go do this enchantment. So you guys get an idea. I'll probably finish this a little bit. I know it needs, I'm hoping with the windows and stuff, it'll give it a little bit of texture, and then we'll have to put stairs and stuff on the interior. But, and this is kind of another area you could stand on, look out. But, and then the proper castle will be up there. This will also serve at least partially as a gatehouse. And I'm not sure if I want like the road to come around the side of it and be kind of elevated and then go up. So the keep would kind of protect that road and overlook it, or if I want it to somehow come up through it. I haven't decided that yet. But anyway, I'm going to finish this all off. It's going to take a lot of smelting and mining. Really what I need to do is mining. I want to get this building totally finished, interior and exterior and everything, get all my walls and windows and whatever in it and feel comfortable about all that, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. But let's go ahead and do an enchantment. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like I just kind of want to put it in the corner. But I've thought also about putting it in the middle. Let's just think for a second. This is going to be... It kind of needs to be out of the way a little bit. So let's do it over here. Let's do... I don't love this. I don't love the idea of just dumping it here. Although the fireplace is right here, so if it came out... like right here, right? So if that's where the... Actually, it would come out to right here. Feel kind of like a library. I could build it up so that it feels more like a library. Maybe even make a room for it. I think I'm going to put it right here. I always get nervous doing this because I don't want to have to break it and do it over. Like that. There we go. And like that. And we'll end it with this. Unbreaking 3. Could be worse. At least it'll last a while. So I'm going to go do some mining. Hopefully get some more diamonds. And hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. So I've been doing some work. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is take these logs, and at least on the bottom level, I'm going to put up supports. And I was thinking, let's just try this real quick. Something like this. All right. And then this, obviously this will go back a little bit, and then maybe even like that. I think on the bottom I'm going to have some of those. I'm not totally sure yet, but that's the idea I'm playing with. And then this is just a half slab right there, and maybe like a, one steel block there. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like maybe that just needs to go away. I could just make it a big door. It looks silly like that. Anyway, we'll work on it. So if you're enjoying it, thumbs up, please. Leave your comments. I will respond to each and every one. I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to go mine, get us ready for the next steps, and then I'll probably have this done, and we'll start on the next project, which I'm not sure what it'll be, but it will be something. And maybe start on the village, get some houses down there, and we'll figure out what to do. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, MinecraftOTB. Leave me messages, comments, tweet at me, whatever. I'll talk to you soon.